Yo, welcome to TeamViza TV interview series Season 3. I am your host, Ep3. I want to take this time to all my sponsors. With respect to Amiri Clothing, Lala Closet, the Royal Family, Vision of Companies, In the Sanctums Entertainment, Hakim Graphic Designs, and Shimalicious Pizza. Tonight, Amiri Clothing, shout out yourself, big up yourself for the courtesy of the whole team tonight. So you don't know. Special guest in the building, come all the way from Library to be exact. She is the CEO of DarkEmpress Creations. Let's welcome on TeamViza TV interview series Season 3, Episode 3. The CEO, Ms. Petal Solomon.
Good night.
How are you?
I am fine.
Fine. I'll pause the music a little.
Sure.
Is your mood like right now, Ms. Petal Solomon?
A little nervous, but
nervous?
excited.
Petal, I'm feeling a habit from quite here.
Yeah, well, you see my cheeks.
Petal, before I jump into it here, right?
Sure.
How did you feel when Touch of Elegance called you out on TeamViza TV?
Well, actually, I wasn't watching her live, when it is she called my name. Something just made me go on Facebook. And I saw my girlfriend put up, big up your whole self, better. I mean, what she begging me up so for? It's because Marissa said she recommended me next for the show. Him and oh my gosh. I was excited, I was real excited, and only coming closer, the nerves start to build up a little bit.
I feel it, kinda.
A little bit.
Kinda how?
Yeah.
How the COVID treated you?
Well, I don't want to complain. You know, everything takes time, everything happens for a reason. Look, COVID have me right here on TeamViza TV. I'm here.
And see the whole crime situation with the country right now, where females is concerned. What's your take on it? As a young lady.
Well, honestly, I just feel like it's just too much going on. I don't know what is going on with the men. I think that the men need to learn how to control themselves. And I think that, you know, the system, police, they doesn't like to get in. They like to say, you know, it's a domestic matter and people will go back in the relationship. But I think if it is they respond in time,
Right.
things like this could be prevented.
Better.
Yes.
Alright, before I get into it, send a message to the authorities.
Hi guys, y'all could do better. Big up on yourself.
Alright, Ms. Petal, can you tell TeamViza TV a little about yourself? Meaning, you came from, the schools you represented, you know?
Okay, so I am from Library. Most persons know me from Library. I went to Library RC. I went on to CJ Secondary. I made a lot of friends there. Then I went on to Omar Dean's, where I thought, you know, that was the profession that I wanted to go into, which was, I should say, accounting at the time.
Okay.
And I didn't continue because I felt like it wasn't my passion anymore.
Right.
So I decided now to go and work TGIs. TGI Fridays, all my girlies, big up. And then I started to work there, young age. And then I decided, well, I needed to make a little extra money.
Oh, okay.
So this is where hairdressing came in. Now this at the time was my newfound love, my joy, right? I started doing hair in my grandmother's living room.
Everybody just start home.
Yes. Living this in the house, the gallery, the house, inside the house, outside. Right? So I started there and I decided I wanted to go bigger, better. And while working TGI, God is so good that He put things in place.
Say it loud, Patel.
God is good.
Amen.
You know, and it so happened that I just given you a little story, right? That will shape how you know I came across my business and so on. Yeah, and I decided, well, you know, I want to go further with this hair business. So I leave out TGIs and I went on to further my studies at Whitep.
Big up Whitep, same
Big
time.
up Whitep, same way Miss Natalie Clark. That was my teacher. Right? So I did that for a year. Now I was very young still. This is just to say that, you know, we young people could still do it even though, you know, you think that you're young. Once you have a dream and a goal, you go for it.
Go for it.
Right. So, did that for a year. And then within that time, I worked on myself.
Right.
Worked on building my saloon. So my saloon is in Labray by my house. Rent free. Yeah, and I started working from home, you know, building my clients, you know. What else can I say about myself? I am very ambitious.
Okay.
I am very strong. Most of my friends know me. I don't ever stop. You know, and that's just a little bit about myself.
Nice one. Honest given truth. I feel you. Patel, are you the hottest thing right now?
But you didn't see me, you see my face, I'm cute.
Because for somebody like Touch of Elegance to recommend Patel to be on the TeamViza TV, you have to be the hottest thing trending right now.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm the hottest thing. I am just one of the best.
So I will say the hottest thing, right?
Because I don't want to put myself so centered and be on top, you know, cocky or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I am one of the best, you know, get familiar, y'all. DarkEmpress creation.
Alright, Patel. When did you realize you wanted to become a hairdresser? What stood out for you that make you realize? Besides the TGI and the extra money for the job or whatever, what make it stood out?
Well, since I was small, like going primary school, I pulling everybody here. Or they come through, I plaiting their hair tight as hell.
Is this good? Primary school? Can you imagine you used to
Yes,
primary school?
and from then I kind of, you know, tuck it away for a minute. And then the passion came back.
Right.
And then I said, oh my God, when I finished part of braid, that time, that period was when I realized that, oh my gosh, I missed it.
Right.
And I need to continue that journey.
That journey. Big up Patel, man.
Yeah.
Patel, you have vibes. Patel was hairdressing your first choice.
No, it wasn't. Accounting was my first choice.
First choice. Why accounting?
Because, you know, in school they ask you what it is you want to be in life and that kind of thing. And at the time, I didn't really like maths, but I was in love with accounts. Yeah, and that was my first choice.
So, if I start asking you, good at maths, right?
I never said that. I said I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Right? But, you know, accounts is very similar to maths, but it kind of different still.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you describe a typical day at the salon?
A typical day.
The sunshine, the birds chirp, the neighbors quarreling. Typical day.
It's just, listen, when my clients, anybody know, when my clients come through the door, it's pure vibes, pure energy. They know I love the hype. I do it here,
Yeah.
and it's pure hype.
Yes, indeed.
I'm making sure that the energy, the confidence, the self-esteem is through the roof. Nobody can tell them that hairstyle is looking good when they leave my salon. Everybody know that.
And it was the hottest thing.
Well, of
Forget
course,
the
I don't
cocky-
want to be
Forget the
cocky.
cocky part of it. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be cocky. Maybe a little bit.
What's the most important part of your job?
Most important part of my job is seeing the reaction of my client's face. You know, seeing that they're contented and they're happy with what they got, that is what I enjoy the most. Knowing that they're satisfied with what they got and willing to share and recommend to everybody they see, that's just a blessing.
Hear what she's saying, eh? Petal, how long can Petal say she's in the game right now? Where here is concerned, eh?
Well, could be about 2020, could be about 5 years. Because I was always into beauty. My first business venture was a weave and hair care store. That was in 2013. So it could be about 2 years after that. I decided to go here, straight into here, yes.
And put it into your game plan on staying relevant. Do you have a game plan on staying relevant?
Well, I believe once you're keeping up with the trends, your work is neat, on point, you should be relevant. You should be. If I ain't relevant, there's something wrong. Something is definitely wrong.
Why you think Marissa recommend you to be?
Because I believe that my work is very neat. And, you know, she always says to me, you know, gosh, it reminds me of myself.
As she mentioned.
You know, because of my persistence, my ambitiousness, in terms of, it will have times that I will message, I will see her do her style. Say, wait boy, that bob look good. The time that I saw her style on WhatsApp, I said, Marissa, how you do that? How? She said, girl, you just have to do so by so. You know, not all hairdressers does give you.
Why?
Because I don't know why.
They will reach further than them.
Exactly. But the thing is, nobody could take your clients, people. They can't. Your clients is your clients.
Speaking about clients, Peter, because my best clients.
I want to big up. Who I want to big up, boy? Who I want to big up? Who is it I really want to big up? Who I want to big up? Jody from Inside Library. To the top of my head, Sherelle is my girl too. You know, who else? To the top of my head?
Is this it?
It have more. It's just that I can't remember everybody, but all my loyal clients, Kimya, my neighbor, you know, big up on yourself. Don't think that I forget all you, right? All in my heart.
You was a hairdresser, right? Have you ever worked for somebody who ain't a hairdresser?
No.
Never?
No.
You see yourself doing that?
Not so much. I wouldn't say that I don't see myself doing that, because guess what? Working with somebody in a saloon, working for somebody in a saloon, you tend to learn their tips and tricks. So it would have been a plus for me. But it just happened that it never ended up that way. I went to school and I say, see me, I don't want to work for nobody. I want to grind on my own, hustle on my own, do my thing on my own. That was just make my own money. Yeah.
Alright. Put it into your saloon, right? And I see the location is home by you. That's where exactly?
That's Lagandor Street Library.
Lagandor Street Library. What was the struggle into building this whole structure? What story behind that?
So, the thought of where to put it was a big deal, because how my house is built, it don't have room really for extension. So it had this year, my aunt came from the States, and she said, I was telling her, you know, my ideas, and you know, I want to come out of the living room, you know, have my own side, separate entity from the house, separate, you know, I didn't want it mixed with the business. And then she said, so why you don't build it? It had some dirt pile up high. She said, why you don't dig down the dirt and put your saloon there? So hear me now, Lord Father, we are getting the money because remember young and now start to work TGI. So I said, Lord Father.
The money to what to dig down the dirt?
Yeah, well, the whole construction of the saloon.
Well, they only interview say you're strong.
Yeah, of course. This is why I am here now, that I can speak about it.
Right.
You understand? So when she told me go ahead, I said yes, I came happy. Pass on, say. Alright, so I said, well, I know how I had to do this. I getting myself in a susu. Not the SS, eh? Not the SS. Not the SS susu. Right? But I got myself into one of the traditional susus.
Yeah.
And collect my money and thing. Immediately I didn't stick. I didn't want to have to do anything else with the money. The money was for that purpose, for that reason. And within no time, my shop was up. I purchased everything on my own. A little help in between the way from some of my friends. A little help
You want
in between.
you want to pick them up one time?
No.
They know themselves.
They know themselves. They know themselves. Whosoever helped in the building of my saloon.
That seems kind of ticklish.
Yeah, ticklish.
Right. Petel, you familiar with this R&B singer Beyonce?
Yeah.
Nobody familiar with Beyonce.
Somewhat.
Beyonce called you. In front of the whole staff. And she asked you a question. What skill can you say made you a hairdresser?
What skill made me?
That you're perfect, that could say, well, alright. Yes. Impress Beyonce. What skill you have?
Breathing.
Breathing. Yeah. Number one skill.
Everybody know me for breathing. Yeah, when I breathe up, either Beyonce, she staff, she daughter, she sister, she auntie.
Yeah.
They impressed. It's not even a question there.
Not even a question there.
No.
Alright, I'm going to ask you a question as you continue that, right? Petel, what will you say is your best unique selling points and your unique styling perspective?
Repeat that.
What is Petel's best selling points and your unique styling perspective?
When I say my styling points.
You know, tell me I didn't ask that question. It's not asking a proper question.
Oh gosh.
Your styling points. What is your best selling points? What's your best selling points?
My features.
Your best selling points in a sense of, alright, I'm going to use this to sell this.
Oh, okay. How to say? So in school we learned a little bit of marketing. So, if it is, I want to sell makeup, or I want to sell hair,
Right.
you know for sure that hair goes with makeup, makeup goes with hair. So if it is, I decide, well, okay, I want to sell hair, I will probably do some makeup, style of the person here,
Right.
whatever style I want to sell,
Mm-hmm.
I will do just that.
Right. And your unique styling perspective. People come at you hard and
Well, this was saying I am thinking. My unique style perspective. How should I say?
then I'll go back to a question of what I feel you're going to be able to, you know what I mean? Run through it. Anyhow, if it isn't that in a mental, contradicting a mental, right? What's some of the duties that you perform on a regular basis?
Hair wise, beauty wise.
Beauty wise.
In the saloon,
Correct.
you know, you would clean, you have to make sure and keep your saloon sanitized, clean, in an order. You know, after every client, You make sure you clean up after them, you clean up before.
Sweep, pass a broom.
Yeah,
clean
pass
the
a
rag,
broom, yeah, spray some air
freshener.
air freshener, make sure the place
Sanitize the place.
Yes, yes.
Describe the first time you ever did a client be on a professional level. I believe it's a professional.
Of course.
Right.
The first time. The first time I believe on a professional level is when I stepped out of my living room and I went into my saloon. From the time I went into, not saying that while I was in my living room I was unprofessional, but you know, yeah, within that space, you're within that professional space. So for me, I feel as though from the time I started working in my saloon was a professional setting.
Right. That's fair enough, man. Did you ever experience an embarrassing moment while doing a client here?
Have I?
Be really better. I find everybody who does come in the perfect.
Not that I could recall, you know. I never fall outside, fall down.
I burn somebody by mistake and about ouch, oh gosh.
Oh, good as you said that. I now remember. I now remember the most. Okay, so let me give it story time. Right? So it had this one evening, my god sister asked me to braid her hair. I said, okay, no problem. Started to do her hair. Now time to dip the hair in water. Now I full. I don't do this again, eh? Right? Don't judge me, people. Don't judge me. That was years ago, right? I just gave it a disclaimer one time, right? So it wasn't at my home. It was at her house, and we was trying to work with a little container she had. So we poured the hot water in there.
Hot water, though?
Yes, because you had to dip the braids. You had to dip the braids in the hot water. When she dipped the hair in the hot water now. But she started feeling heat from the water, so she jumped. All the hot water on she back. So hear me now.
Lord Father.
Lord Jesus, I shame. Well, here was the most embarrassing part. So I said, oh my, so I raise up her top now. I said, let me see. She skin come off with the top.
True.
Yes. So when we go up in the health center now, all these is experience that will make you better, guys. Don't judge me, right? Reach up in the health center because I was, they didn't have any antibiotic or anything like that or anything to put on it to prevent it from getting infected on it. So when we went up in the health center, here the nurse. So wear your towel. So wear your cape. Watch me now. I said, well, I wasn't. Here she now. Alright. That was the most embarrassing moment ever.
I know somebody must have embarrassed. Everybody come in the perfect. No, never happened, they never do this, never do that. Petel, are you a reflection of your art?
I believe so, yes.
Why is that?
Why? Because, I am the type not so simple, but yet simple. But my work, I like to be neat, I like to be, somewhat in between, keep up with the trends. And when my clients come, I like to give them the latest. Neat. I don't play with the neatness.
As Bruce say, I'm a neat freak.
I don't play with the neatness. When you leave my salon with your braids,
right.
Flawless. Now, I'm not trying to just highlight my braids because I do other things as well. But this is just what I am known for.
Right.
Yeah? So, I more do a lot of braid styles.
Okay. I'll ask you a kind of question.
Oh,
Is that too hard? Do you hold yourself be responsible for someone? Do you hold yourself be responsible for someone after they get their hair done by you? Put it into how they feel about themselves. Like for instance, somebody come into your salon to do their hair and they walk out. They say, yeah, Peter, I'll get you. I feel like I'll get hung up tonight. Yeah, you hold yourself that responsible.
Of course, first I know my work is good. I asking you on the spot. Look in the mirror and tell me how you're feeling about your hair. I make sure I ask each and every one of my clients. Oh, cool. This is it. Oh my gosh. I'll get you tonight. I said, make sure he don't interfere with the neatness. That is all I'm concerned about. You see the neatness?
Yeah. I feel you. Patel, are you successful?
I feel that I am.
Like.
I feel that I am successful from where I've come from. I'm not saying that I reach. I still have places to go.
Still. Okay. Patel, how do you deal with clients with problems?
Well, once you're dealing with the service industry, your clients always right. They always right. And if it is, I don't feel good in my heart knowing that my client doesn't like their hairstyle. I don't really get that. But I prefer that you tell me that you don't like it in my salon than you leave not happy with what you've
experienced that before?
No. Yes. Because I remember I had one client, she came for braids, right? And the first time we did it, she requested it to be a little smaller than the usual size, which is we braiders call it medium, right? It's in between medium and small. And the last time she came, she just ordered it medium. Now I'm not sure if she forgot the size that she asked for previously, but she just requested normal medium size braids.
Oh.
So when I was finished now, she was like, I like it better the last time. So I was like, this is my face, eh? I wasn't frowning like, to make her uncomfortable or to make her think that I was upset that she told me that she wasn't happy about the hairstyle. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, I don't know. But the last time I like it better, I said, maybe it's the size because she's the type of person that like her hair really full. But being really full, not really meaning smaller, but if it is you want it smaller for it to be fuller with more hair, then you would have told me. I don't know if she forgot or what. But yeah, she was like, I don't like she didn't say I don't like it, but she just said she said I like the last style better.
How did you feel?
Like my heart was coming out. I didn't feel good about myself at all, but the hairstyle was already done. I said, well, what you would like me to do? And she just said, nah, don't worry. And she left.
Did she ever came back to you?
Well, I don't know if she braided elsewhere, but this is only the second time she came back to braid, which it must be a year or 2 years. So I'm not sure if she's a frequent braider, but no.
So this interview they're speaking about, would you consider her being one of your clients still?
Yes, because she didn't insult me in any way. Okay. Yes, I felt a type of way because it's something that I truly love, and not making somebody happy. It's kind of, melt my heart.
Can I say something or
sure,
something?
Yeah, sure.
What I can understand, right? Remember, braid is plenty plaits. You will wait till your hair completely done braid to say I rather the style before. That is a no-no.
Oh, well,
Are you sure she was watching she hair on the mirror and seeing?
Probably.
So stop you from a few, even a spot on the hair, a whole head.
Yeah, because
put you in a whole head.
Yeah, because I could have,
if you do,
if the back
if you
was
do this side
bigger
to the back and then drop in, you see the thickness already. Because
True.
you're doing it short, like this,
True.
no bump.
Yes, you've
So
seen it on the
that
side.
particular client making it hard on herself for you to look bad, but you didn't do nothing wrong.
No.
She didn't correct you.
No.
She tell you after you complete the, and then you still, here we ask you, what you would like me to do. So if she did say I will do it over, you look like you would have loosened out.
Yeah,
and do it over.
or I would have tried to,
Please,
you know, yeah, at least make the front, do the front a little smaller. But here's the thing with that. If you're asking me for medium size, my price is for medium size braids. If you tell me that you want it medium, that's a different price because it takes more time, more effort, more energy. You know, so, but I didn't mind fixing it. Because at the end of the day, that's my name going out there.
Do you want to go into hairdressing, ma'am?
No.
So, Petel,
Yes.
in the salon, like clients coming to you, they speak about the domestic part. I've experienced that. Clients coming and watching the attitude and you realize like something wrong with cheating.
No.
They're confiding in certain things and
Well, it would have, you know, saloon talk.
like how do you treat your clients pertaining to that plan? You know, do you hold whatever it is to tell you as being confidential?
Of course, because you don't want that kind of reputation. You don't want that your name out there as she like to gossip people business or you can't tell she nothing in confidence. And that is one of the main rule I believe in any profession.
Right.
You don't talk. You keep everybody busy. If somebody come in and telling us something, it's because something like that especially is because they really need somebody to talk to.
But I say most gossips take place in the hairdressers.
True.
And double.
True.
That's hairdresser.
Like true, that? Like true. Like,
Not in my salon.
like where women is concerned, women
Yeah.
gossip that take place there, men gossip barbershop.
Well, true. No, I'm not saying that talk with him talking. But if it is like in an open forum like that, you might show, you know, yeah, he's so, yeah, well, so, but nothing on a real personal level.
Right.
You may share your experiences, whatever you would have went through, and you would relate to whatever the conversation,
Right.
you know? So, you might put in your 2 cents based on what is being discussed.
How loyal? How loyal are you? In a sense where clients is concerned, will you correct them if they're going wrong in your salon?
Of course. Now,
Okay, for example, we're posing. You're doing her hair, right?
right.
She waited to do hair after. This is her friend here. When she gone, she talking to her friend who's the hairdresser. Like, girl who go on there, if you know me, like she, nah? She always thinking. What is your take on this? How do you treat the situation in this salon? If it do happen.
First thing first. Excuse me. No gossiping.
Petel, you gonna do that? You just do that thing.
All
Wait,
my
just tell
people.
them.
All my people, until you know my mouth. Wait. All my people, until you know my mouth.
Right.
I am not afraid to say anything.
Mm.
And if it is especially, not saying that I won't, but especially if that person is very close to me.
Right.
You know, people just batter people and they don't know who is the person sitting down right there. They don't know what relations I have to the person.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about nobody
You
business.
see, I try to get a feel of inside a salon, especially yours.
Well, you have to come and sit down in the salon together. You have to come and sit down. You have to come and sit down and see what is being discussed. Most of the time, when women sit down, what they're talking about? Man,
Right.
that's what they're talking about. Not really. My salon is not bacchanal. So you wouldn't really get it, and everybody know my mouth. Everybody know my
salon
mouth.
had a bacchanal thing, you know.
No, not a DarkEmpress creations.
Facts. Well, alright, I won't take that away from you.
Not a DarkEmpress creations.
Petel, they see as a hairdresser, in order to be a successful hairdresser, you must be specialized in other things. What are you specialized in that you could share with the viewers out there?
Okay, other than braids.
And counting money as an accountant.
Well, you know that for sure. Other than braids, I specialize in relaxer, I specialize in hair coloring, I specialize in lace fronts, wigs, yeah, just to name a few.
Okay. And who do Petal look up at in the hairdressing industry as a role model? Beside Marissa.
Well, I have to give the hats off to who I have to give the hats off to. Alright, so I have two persons. Right? I would like to say the person that molded me, who showed me the little ropes when I was still new, fresh, didn't know much, is my teacher, Natalie Clark, Miss Natalie Clark, from Point Fortin. She's originally from Labray, right? Yes, she was my teacher, but she was also a hairstylist in Point at the time.
Right.
You know, so she would, you know, even if out of the school time, I could have still messaged her and say, Miss Natalie, oh gosh, I have a client and I want to know how to do this, how to do that, how to do the other. And she would tell me with no problem, no hesitation. Right. You know, she would give me a little buff because those things I'm supposed to remember because I did it in her class, right? And two, you see Leah the hair goddess. Leah the hair goddess.
Who's Leah?
Oh, you? No, man.
I don't know.
No. How you know Leah the hair goddess?
No.
Leah the hair goddess is a hairstylist in Tunapuna.
Right.
She's a hairstylist in Tunapuna. I did my advanced course with her, not because she was my teacher, is why I am bigging her up. But that sister knows how to work. Big up to you, sis.
Goddess. Here it came from. Petal, if given an opportunity to work with a celebrity, who would it be and why? International or local? Your choice.
I'd probably want to work with either Patrice Roberts or Nadia Batson.
Why these two local artists?
Because when I look at their vibe and their energy, and then Nadia does be point a lot.
Okay, yeah, true.
So, you know, I feel as though, you know, she would give me that opportunity. I feel like she's so down to earth. Nadia. I'm not sure so much about Patrice, but Nadia, she real down to earth, she real cool. I see her giving the young ladies in Point opportunity. And I feel like she will wear my work great, exceptionally.
Well, pick up your whole self.
Yeah, pick up your whole self.
And internationally, what about?
Internationally? I prefer to work with my locals.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. My local celebrity out there too, you know. Yeah.
Oh. Have you ever created a trend that's still relevant today?
No.
Never. Why is that, girl? Marissa said she created that trend called Amo. Something she called it. Is it?
The what?
When she took an explosion, what she was saying?
No, I hear said she created them. Is it butterfly she called it? Something she called it.
Yes, something she called it.
Yeah, something she called it.
No.
You know, Marissa, excuse me. You know what I mean? But you know where to go. But what's the latest trend as we speak?
Beauty wise. Well, I could talk for hair. Right now, lace front trending.
Yeah.
Braids in the second run. The first run now.
Yeah,
Lace front, lace wig.
But that wasn't out a while now, like
it was, you know. It was, but it's still trending. People buying bundles like that to make wigs. Braids though is also trending. There's a lot of new styles like what I have in store for you tonight. Yes, that hairstyle is trending as well.
Okay. How long do you take to braid someone hair?
Well, it all depends. It all depends on if their head big, if it's small. I'm just kidding. But yes, it is one of the reasons as well that might take a longer time. So somebody with a small head might finish in 2 like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It depends on the style as well. So if you're doing cornrows, up in one jumbo, 2.5 hours. If you're doing box braids or rope twists, about 3-4 hours.
The reason why I ask that question is because I be around guys, right? Guys talk now. Some of them just send the girlfriend to do the hair, braids.
Oh my goodness.
8 o'clock in the morning and about 3 o'clock in the evening they don't reach home.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so we have to clear it up for them now that sometimes it might take that long now.
Here the can't now. Yes.
So they will stop.
No, well, to be honest, okay, sometimes it depends on, okay, so even if it's braids or even if it's a weave, sometimes you're going to a salon, yes, you get appointment time, you know. Some people go by appointment, some don't. Right? So you see the people who don't do appointments, you have to sit down whole day. Well, some people, and then they engaged in some chit chat conversation. You're not rushed. It's your pamper day.
A good friend of yours going to get married soon. Herself, her bridesmaid. Petel. Job is yours. How would you get through this whole day with the bride and the bridesmaid?
Well, firstly, I have to have an assistant helping me prepare the bridesmaids, the bride, whosoever that I have to work on.
Right.
It doesn't be hard. It won't be hard once you're enjoying what you do. You know what it is you have to do. You're confident within yourself. You're going to get the job done.
Okay.
You know for sure. It's a mind thing, you know. Braiding any hairstyle is a mind thing. You have to put yourself in that right frame of mind, knowing that okay, you ain't going to play. You're not going to play. You decide, you come up with a plan as to how you're going to execute it.
Right.
Yeah, so you think about, you can't go on the day and say, well, wait boy, I feel I'm going to do this, that, the other. You have to come up with a plan prior to
Okay. I'm sorry.
the day.
Right.
Right? So you will know what to do, how to do it, and how to go forward. How to complete it within a timely manner as well.
Okay. Petel, on your wedding day, who does your hair?
On my wedding day, somebody. I just kidding.
So you recommend
You
somebody?
need me to call somebody's name.
No, I don't need to call nobody's name. I want to know if it is you recommend someone to do your hair or you will do your own hair.
Nah, that day is my pamper day. If I have to do my hair for myself, trust and believe, I have to start the day before because everything have to be perfect.
Perfect.
My grandmother, my aunt, my mother, my father, does don't take long to get ready.
Right.
When you get married, you have to start from the day before.
Right.
Yes.
So you will think that might take away some of your clients, know that they trust this individual to do your hair, which means to say, look at this person as somebody who good, perfect. I trust this person. If she could trust them, I could trust them. Me with my she, again, with my she.
No, I believe your clients is your clients. Once your clients, I'm not saying that persons wouldn't go elsewhere. They will go and test the waters. But guess where they're coming back? Right by DarkEmpress creation.
Why is that?
Right here, because I'm not saying that
Because
other
you're
people
good.
work
You're
not
good. You're good.
I'm not saying that other people
Come
work
into
not
that just now.
good.
Come into that just now. Come into that part just now. Come into that part just now. Right? Petel, I'll ask. This video is very interesting, man.
Let me take a drink to that.
So be on your A game. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you consider yourself being? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
Elaborate?
In general. We're dealing with wide scales here. In general. Look into the camera.
I will give myself, because I am so confident in my work, I will give myself 5 and 5, 10. A full 10.
Yeah, man. I want thought you were going to say 8 or 7.
No.
I'd have hung if you didn't say
Oh, you're that punk man. No, you ain't getting any chance, brother.
Petel, 3 words to describe yourself.
Fun. Funny. Ambitious. Independent. I give you over.
Funny, ambitious, independent.
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Petel, what is your biggest accomplishment? We're here just in this concert.
Thus far, having my own saloon. Yeah, having my own saloon, working within my own space. Because I'm not saying that to boast, but a lot of people renting. I have everything in my saloon.
Rent free.
Rent free. Rent free. Everything is mine. All the money is mine.
Since it is you mentioned you're funny,
Uh-huh.
what's your worst job you feel you ever do? Out of here, Justin. Worst.
Well, I don't want to say worse because each job give you experience. So the experience you would get in those other jobs will shape you for the job that you want.
Right.
So I can't say that I have a worse job.
Right.
Or wasn't a bad job, or I didn't like it. Or there was some that I didn't really like, but I can't talk them
But
bad.
that's the one we just want.
Yeah, I can't speak them bad because of them or that company. I am able to deal with clients on a professional level.
Okay.
I learned how to deal with different behaviors because I'm not going to call the company, but being in that service industry where clients is always right, you meet the good, the bad, the ugly, crazy,
And the indifference.
Correct, boss. And being in a professional settings like hairdressing, you will meet different types of people.
Right.
So all those bad jobs, worse experiences, where people pull it, I don't want this, I don't want that.
Yeah, that's how I say.
It shaped me now, knowing how to control myself, knowing how to deal with them on a professional level.
Yeah.
Wait, give me like.
Petel, you go home tonight, you wake up in the morning and realize you're 10 years back. What would you do different?
I don't think I will do anything different.
Sure. It's not one thing to do different. Your life perfect.
I'm not saying that it's perfect, but look at me today. Everything that I would have went through,
Yeah.
the struggles, the problems, the
Smart,
headache, all the people I get vexed with,
Right.
made me the person I am today.
Okay.
I can't say I regret.
Right. So being self-employed is that big for Petel?
Of course, yes.
Or do you work elsewhere beside hairdressing?
Actually, I'm a student
Okay.
as well.
I'm a student and working elsewhere. You know what I mean? So like you're working for yourself basically.
Well, yes, still at the
You know what I mean?
moment.
Petel, you're going away to start a new career or life. Name 5 things you will take with you as being as your day one.
5 things I will take.
As being as a day one.
I'll take my parents. I will take my parents. Other than my mother and my father, I can't. I would not have been able to be who I am today. See my grandmother. I grew up with her. She is my lifeline. She has to go. I can't say I missed her. Or should I say I missed her? Should I? We leave that another one. But my mother, my father, my grandmother, I would probably take my friends. Once they're willing to go,
Well, you have 3 friends to carry with you. Who the 3 friends will be?
who might? Hey, this is Bacchanal here. I can't call.
What is it?
Because I have good girlfriends and I want to remain good with them.
You're taking 5 things with you to this new life. To a different place, country. The first thing mentioned is your parents. And 1. Grandmom, like 2. And 3 more. What will be the 3 more you will take?
You want that specific one? I'll probably take my business over there, continue my good work. What else would I take?
2, you blagging?
Yeah, we blagging. 5. I think those that I call is the most important.
So you wouldn't take the 5, you would just take where you come.
Yeah, I'll just take the few
She
that
don't want
I
to
call.
spotlight and shit.
Yeah. I'll
But
just
tell,
take the few that I call.
big question. Who is hot and who is not?
Who hot?
And
Who's not?
not?
Who's hot and who's not? Well, I won't say, honestly, from my heart, I don't want to discriminate. Everybody have different taste, different flavor. What might be hot for me mightn't be hot for you. And what might be hot for you might be hot for me. So on a different note, I don't think it has anybody who's not hot. Everybody at a different level.
Who is on a hot level?
Oh
who is
no!
on a cold level?
Hey, don't make me go here. Oh gosh. What is this? Who's on a hot level? Beauty here. I am hot,
Right.
if so to speak. You want to know who not? Some people.
Better I will take it on the clothes.
Yeah.
Best advice ever given to you that stick to you today?
The best advice that was given to me is, follow your dreams. Despite what your parents or your peers might try to force you into, follow your dreams. Because my parents or my grandparents, my grandmother and my father, and they would say, you have your subjects. Why are you just sitting down on it? Because I'm doing here. And I would always say, especially to my young people, follow your dreams. Even if it's a side job, you're doing it on the side and you have your stable or government, they like to say, make sure you get a government job. Your parents love to tell you that, right? Don't forget your dream. Don't forget your passion. Go for it.
Nice.
Do what makes you happy.
Nice. Can we have a round of applause, please?
Yes.
Better, worst advice you ever received? They don't think that you will ever forget.
Worst advice. What are you going to do that here course for? What you gonna spend all that money?
To fight it on so again?
Listen, you have to be strong, And for every youth, join the Susu. Join the Susu and build your empire.
DSS or something?
No. Hello. Not DSS. Not the $5, the $10, and the $20. Right?
Right.
Build your empire. Follow your heart, follow your dreams.
Petel, somebody told me to ask you this.
Somebody tell you.
If I go today, your handles Petel. Where people can't find Petel, if they're interested to getting their hair done, like yours, or like The models come up later on. You know what I mean?
Y'all could find me on Instagram or on Facebook on DarkEmpress Creations page. Y'all could also message me on WhatsApp. My number is 324-6137.
Can you repeat the number?
The number 324-6137.
You want to do it?
Yes.
You know?
Yes, I want to know.
Have you ever been to a British country?
I have.
Reason being? Okay.
Vacation.
Wasn't going to do no studies, something like that.
No.
Well, only here, right? She went to a British country to do vacation. I've been reading it here. You understand? But before we close off, I'd like to bring the individual who is supposed to do the tutorial with. Is it possible? Can I do that?
Of course.
Of course.
My model is ready.
Well, okay, let's welcome Petel's mother. Good night. How are you feeling right now? I see you sit down there taking the whole interview. Did you have any interview? Honest opinion?
It was good.
It was good.
Honestly, yeah.
Alright. The reason why this year I bring you on to the set, right? Because I believe Petel is a hairdresser, you want clients, and will have a relationship, right? Now working with this young lady, how does it, what's your take on working with this young lady? Like trusting her, doing it here and everything?
I do well. I didn't grow up with her really, but I have known her for a while now. And she's a very independent young lady, and once she put her mind to something, yeah, she's really get through.
So you trust her that much?
I trust her that much with my hair, yes.
She talkative and things like you and
she's over to sometimes.
Serious?
Sometimes.
Alright.
Yeah.
So Petel, can you explain to the viewers the style that you're going to do further on, later on?
Well, I did one side so that you guys could see what it is I will be continuing on the other. You know, it's called, right now this is the trending. It's all over. It's all back cornrows, about 6 stitch cornrows. Now we want it, the main goal is for it to have that natural look. Neat, flawless, clean.
Clean?
Yes, with 2. Now the style I saw was 1 bun to the back, but I am doing my own thing and I am putting 2 bun at the back.
You get that tonight?
Yes.
Let's see what TeamViza TV just bring.
Yes.
So you think about TeamViza TV again?
Well, to be honest, it was the first time hearing about it was through Petel.
What you tell her?
She didn't tell me much. It was just like
She go on TeamViza TV and get
if
away
I
to
could be
come
her
and...
model and yeah.
Petel, this style you're going to put in here tonight, right? Is it the first time you ever working on she here tonight or you did previous jobs before?
Actually, yes, this is the first time that I'm working with her, on her. I have done her sister though.
Right.
And she's not a stranger. She is one of my best friends' cousin.
Okay.
So we would have been around each other for quite a while.
Quite a while. So she's a good friend there?
Who's? Yes,
Good
she
friend
is.
there.
Yes, she is.
Alright. Thank you very much. So later on we'll be seeing a tutorial. Petel will be doing this young lady here. So you guys stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram at TeamViza_TV to see this hairstyle. Other than that, you won't see it. Okay?
Okay.
Nice lady. We'll see you What? I get you already?
What? I don't understand.
Right.
Yes.
Petel.
There is Karam, say it.
Yeah. Petal, well, listen to me carefully, right? Tonight we have a giveaway that it took place last week. You familiar with it?
Yes.
Petal, I'm familiar with it.
Yes. No. I heard. I went back and that clippings I saw where Marissa did a giveaway and she added on. She said, added on to Martina's voucher.
Right.
Yes.
Can you present the winner with this gift card?
Of course, not a problem.
Let's welcome the TeamViza TV interview series season 3, episode 3. The winner of last week's competition, Miss Dana.
On behalf of Martina's Beauty and Marissa's Touch of Elegance, I, Petal Solomon, would be presenting you this voucher on behalf of them. Thank you. You're welcome.
Before you go, what you see? What's going on?
Everything cool.
Everything cool. Watch that. Alright. I will boss you Baba tonight. This young lady, she answer. And finally she get it correct. What's your mood or your feelings and your thing?
Great. This is actually the first time ever winning something, so I was like excited. 2 and 1, like, yeah. You and me.
Right.
Yeah.
So using this gift card here, what's this about?
Like my styling.
What's this
It was
like?
just a party. It's a family function wedding.
Right. Alright, before you go, I'd like to thank Marissa or Martina, courtesy of the gift card before you go.
I'd like to thank Marissa and Martina for these wonderful vouchers.
Right.
I will gladly use them.
Martina and Marissa, she come in.
Come in.
Don't forget.
Sure, right.
Alright? It's a pleasure having you on our set. Right. I'm coming to the closing and you don't close up with you already, you don't talk to anybody.
You really want to ask me them questions, boy?
Anybody here have questions? Put it into my staff and question first young lady before she leave. I also want to push you on the spot. Any questions?
Yeah, I want to ask a question. When I do it here, right, the braids, right? It's according to how long your braids is, that's according to your price to pay?
Yes.
'Cause
Correct.
What?
Correct.
But how many times that question? Swag and stuff and blah and
Correct.
stuff. Nice. Petal, what's the biggest check you ever see?
What is the?
Biggest check you ever see?
I can't recall.
I recall, I see so much. I see so much.
Yeah.
So from tonight, tomorrow is Saturday, please you Lord. In your salon.
Well, no, yeah.
Are you
Because
weekend?
no, not that. It's just that I am so consumed, engulfed in schoolwork that it's not that I'm putting it on a back burner. Just for now, until I, get on a particular level where I could handle the both.
Right. Tell anybody want to shout out before we close off?
I believe I shout out
Everybody already.
everybody, all the persons who I would have been asking questions in my upcoming. How to do this, how to do that, how to do the other. Giselle, Slim Touch. I met her through this Don't Rush Challenge. She's one of the coolest person to talk to. She don't have a problem in answering. She's in the braid game like me.
Right.
She's a braider as well. She's located in Point. Big up your whole self.
Big up your whole self. Slim touch. Giselle. Patel. I'm getting a photo here.
You feeling like you're going up?
Who's hot and who's not, right?
I don't know. I don't know who hot. Everybody hot. Everybody hot.
Alright, Peter, this is the opportunity TeamViza TV could give to look into the camera. Send a positive message to the youth, probably the same field, who want to become a hairdresser.
I would just like to tell the youths, don't limit yourself. There's a lot out there. The sky is the limit. Once you think that you have the potential, you know there's always room for improvement. Do your thing. Go for it. Don't stop. Don't let anybody, it could be mother, father, sister, even your best friend. The devil busy. He uses anybody. Right? So, you know what it is you want, whether it's in hair, beauty, whatever your heart's desire, go for it. Keep a strong mind. And you know the old people like to say, don't tell nobody your business, do it first and then share.
Alright, Petel Solomon. It was a pleasure having you on TeamViza TV interview series season 3.
Thank you for having me.
Episode 3. Stay tuned, this episode coming. Good.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Don't know.
Thanks.
Right? Now to view this full interview, go subscribe to our YouTube channel at TeamViza TV and follow us on Instagram at TeamViza_TV for the latest update. Patel,
Yeah, man.
we'll get you outside.
Yeah.
Someone see the